Good afternoon and welcome to softball on the Black Knight Sports Network. Game got started a little bit early. Number 13, Jayla Loomis hit a double, bunted a double really, got onto base. Bringing to the plate number 2, Kaylee Haleski, the junior. She is taken in, I believe, a 1-1 count. That ball is going to be tapped foul. Callie steps back into the box. And the pitch. It's going to be another tap foul. Again, game was supposed to start at 4:15. They really got going early here. So the broadcast is just trying to catch up a bit. Number 6, Alexia Temez out on the mound today. Temez pitches. That ball is going to be inside for a ball. It's going to draw the count even at 2-2. A hard hit ball up the gap into center field. Loomis is going to round third base. It's going to be a 1-run single for number 2, Helseki. Kaylee Helseki. Stepping into the box, number 20, Ella Hagerman, senior for Carson City. Hard hit ball into the gap between center and right field. It is going to be thrown in. Runners are going to be held at the corner. 2 on, 1 across, 0 out for this first inning. It's going to bring Haven Clark, senior, up to the plate. Temez looks in, delivers the pitch. Inside, past the catcher. She is going to be safe at home. Safe at third. The ball is going to get past the third baseman. That is going to clear the bases, bringing Carson City up 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. Clears the bases as Haven Clark steps back into the box. Temez looks in, ready to deliver the pitch. That one off the catcher's glove and behind. Falls in there for a ball. 2 balls, 0 strikes on Clark. That's going to be a swinging strike. Brings the count to 1-2, or 2-1. Sorry about that. There is a fierce southwest wind coming in, 13 miles an hour sustained, gusting up to 22 miles an hour. It's going to be a swinging strike, too, to bring the count even. 2-2. Temez looks in there, gets the 2 swings in a row to bring the count even. Looking for that first out of the inning. Got a small piece of that one. Keeps her alive. Keeps the count at 2-2. 72 degrees, mostly sunny, partly cloudy. That is going to be a strike 3 swing. The ball is going to go down to first base. They are going to get her out at first. So with 3 runs across, Cedar Springs has their first out of the inning. Brings number 3, Haiti Clark, sophomore left-hander, up to the plate. Temez looks in, delivers the pitch. That is going to be tipped back behind the plate. Strike 1. Hear the wind whistling through the trees behind the ball field today. That is going to be a swinging strike. Temez up in the count, 0-2. She looks in, delivers the pitch. That is going to be tapped foul on the third base side. Keeps the count at 0-2. That ball is hit hard past the first and second baseman into right field. She is going to try and squeeze a double out of it. She will be safe standing up at second base. A hard hit double by number 3, the sophomore Clark. Brings number 10, Haven Reeder, sophomore, up to the plate. 1 out, 1 on, 3 across for Cedar Springs here in the bottom of the first. Reeder steps into the box. Temez gets set. Delivers the pitch. Strike. Caught her on that outside corner. Beautiful pitch. That ball is going to be high for ball 1. The count is 1-1. They make the runner retreat back to second base. Swinging strike 2 for Reeder. A powerful swing there, but doesn't make contact. Just comes up with a second strike. 1-2 is the count. Temez gets set. That ball is high. The runner thought about going. Wisely makes the decision to go back to second. Retreating back to second base. The 2-2 pitch. Inside ball. Oh, now it's 2-2. I must have gotten it wrong somewhere along the line. It is 3-2. Thank you, Josh. That is going to be ball 4. The ball gets past the pitcher. Runners on the corners, 1 out. 3 across for Cedar Springs here in the bottom of the first. The batter going to be number 44, the senior Kaylee Burns, as our home plate official wipes off the dish for us. Always want to thank our officials for coming out. That wind really picking up out there. I think my neighbor just rode by on a bike saying she was going to get my little doggy too. That's going to be in there for a strike. Runner takes second on fielder's indifference. So runners at second and third, 1 out, 1 strike. That ball is hit hard right to third base. Off her glove. The shortstop is going to go out there, keep it in the infield. 1 run comes across, bringing the score up to 4. Runners on the corners now with 1 out. Number 33, the junior, Addison Bolin, to the plate. Bolin steps in. Temez gets ready to deliver the pitch. That ball is high. Ball 1. That ball is on the corner. Strike 1. Brings the count even, 1-1. Bolin steps out of the box, takes a half cut. Temez gets set to deliver the pitch. Just past the shortstop into shallow left field. Run across. And the runners stop at the corners. That does bring the score up to 5 for Cedar Springs. 5 runs across here in the bottom of the first. 1 out still. Runners at the corners. Ball is high. Batter is number 9, the sophomore Gracie Terry. That ball is going to be in there for a strike. Runner is going to take second on the catcher's indifference. That is not recorded as a steal. Not recorded as a steal. The 1-1 pitch is a called strike. Brings the count to 1-2. pitcher's count. Runners on second and third. 5 runs across. That ball is outside. They thought about seeing if they could get the runner there at third. She does wisely retreat. That ball is inside, gets away from the catcher. The runners do not try to advance. Temez is quickly up there. Temez looks in, delivers the pitch. Inside, soft hit right to the second base. Ooh, they will get the second out at first. 1 runner comes across, bringing the total up to 6 for the bottom of the inning. And, of course, the second base runner advances to third. So a runner on third, 2 outs. Number 13, Loomis, comes up. She had that double at the top of the inning. Temez looking to avoid that result again. The ball does get past the pitcher, or catcher, sorry about that. Everyone gets set. Squares for a bunt, gets the strike. The ball gets past the catcher. Bolin comes across to score, clears the bases. 6 runs for Cedar Springs in the top of the first. Carson City. Have I been saying Cedar Springs this whole time? That is awful. Carson City, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Carson City. The Eagles out of Carson City coming in today. Still a little rattled from this early start. Going to go ahead and blame Ross Atkinson. That guy gave me bad information. Going to be a bit of a chinwag at the mound. Gives me an opportunity to say today's game has been brought to you in part by the Flat River. Gently flowing through beautiful downtown Belding, Michigan, the Flat River is perfect for all your fishing, kayaking, and boating and aquatic pastime needs. The Flat River, serene, shallow, and shark-free for 20,000 years. That's going to end the conference on the mound. Temez is going to get set. The infield is going to go back to their positions. Runner on first, 2 outs, 6 across for Carson City. Runner is going to try and take second. Runner is going to take second. Ball gets past the shortstop and second base into shallow center field. She is going to hold up, stay at third. So, runner on third, 2 outs. The batter is number 2, Kaylee Helsecki, junior for Carson City. The Eagles putting up 6 so far in the top of the inning. That ball is outside and high. More really to run the runner back to third, I think. Trying to hold her close. The pitch. It's going to be a swinging strike. Temez trying to get out of the inning. That ball is going to be inside for a ball. Home plate umpire adjusting his gear. That is a called strike. Nice pitch by Temez. Caught Haleski looking at it. That ball is high into center field, just off the glove of the center fielder. 1 run comes across. It is a stand-up double for Helsecki. The junior puts one deep into center field. Just off the glove of the center fielder. That is a strike on the inside pocket on number 20, Hagerman. Ella Hagerman, the senior for Carson City. That ball is going to be out, or inside, sorry, and past the catcher. Runner is going to advance to third. It's going to be a called strike for strike two. 1-2 the count. Belding trying to get out of the inning, having given up 7, I believe. 8 runs here in the first. That ball is going to be up through the gap, past second base, taken by the center fielder for a single. Just a long single on that one. That ball is going to be just tapped foul for a strike. 0-1 the count. And the senior, Haven Clark, number 12. Ball off the end of the bat into right field. Going to be a long single, bringing runners to the corners. That ball was, I mean, she just reached out and got it off the tip of the bat and spanked it out there into left field. Haiti Clark comes to the plate. Runners on the corners, 2 down. That ball is hit to second base, distracted a bit by the runner. 1 run comes across, and runners will be at the corners. 2 outs in the inning. Runners at the corners. We are going to get a pitch runner here. Number 26. Don't have that number on my sheet. I am an old man. My eyes aren't very good, and I did not bring my binoculars today. But once I see a name on the back of that jersey, I will let you know. McClintock, number 26. McClintock. Paige McClintock. Paige is a junior. Coming in on the pinch runner. At first base. Runners at the corners. 2 out. Two balls, 1 strike. That's going to be ball 3 inside on number 10, Haven Reeder. It is truly a lovely day here for a softball game and the campus of lovely Belding, Michigan. That is going to bring the count full, 3-2. Ball 4 is going to load the bases. So bases loaded for Carson City. Brings number 44, the senior, Kaylee Burns, to the plate. She squares to bunt. It goes backwards right into the catcher's glove. So that is just strike 1. 0-1 to Burns. Temez gets set to deliver the 0-1 pitch. She squares to bunt up the third base line and foul. Foul ball up the third base line is going to make it an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 out in the top of the first. The 2-1 pitch, 1-2 pitch. It's going to be a called third strike. Belding gets out of the inning, putting up 10 runs. Carson City puts up 10 runs on Belding. Top of the inning. Center has proven itself to be an elite level event venue located in the Belding High School. It has been home to countless concerts, plays, dance competitions, and other entertainment events. Its 550 seats provide an intimate entertainment experience. Event tickets and information available at beldingpack.ludus.com. Speaking of the Belding Performing Arts Center, in celebration of their 2024 Fall Competition Field Show, which is all about the music of legendary performer Elton John, the Belding High School Marching Band is proud to present Elton Ron, North America's premier Elton John cover band. On the 27th of July, Elton Ron will take the stage in our very own Belding Performing Arts Center. All proceeds will go to the Black Knights Marching Band. Tickets and information available at beldingpac.ludus.com. That west wind continues to blow out in the outfield, shaking the trees. Wouldn't want to be flying a kite out there today. Belding will bring Haley Walcott, number 7, to the plate. Haley, of course, a freshman. The freshman in the leadoff position as Carson City delivers the first pitch. Right back up to the second baseman. It's going to throw over to first base for the first out of the inning. Walcott made good contact, but hit it right to the second base for the first out of the inning. Number 4, Laney Firestein, the junior, up. Batting second. Swinging at that one for a strike. A check swing ball, I believe, on that one. It is that ball is hit far foul on the third base side. The pitcher is number 10, the sophomore Haven Reeder. So Reeder versus Firestein here at this at-bat. That is going to be a swinging strike 3 for Firestein. That ball is popped high, just caught past first base, right on the line for the third out of the inning. So after one full inning, Carson City 10, Belding 0. This inning has been sponsored by the M44 Business Corridor. Hugging the southern end of Belding's urban area, the M44 Corridor promises food, gas, industrial companies, and the locally famous Veterans Memorial Bridge. Various other Belding-owned businesses. If you need it, it is likely you can find it along Belding's M44 Corridor. Belding looking to make a pitching change here in the top of the second. Haley Walcott out there now as pitcher. Amara German behind the plate. I was never actually given a lineup card today, so I'm just trying to do my best by looking at numbers. And that'll bring us to the top of the second inning as Carson City gets set to take the batter's box. Walcott's first pitch is going to be a ball. The batter is number 33, the junior Addison Bolin. Walcott, the freshman, looks in, delivers the second pitch. That ball is going to be in there for a strike. 1-1, the count on Bolin. That's going to be 1-2. Called second pitch. Walcott ahead in the count. That ball's going to be inside for ball 2. Brings the count even to 2-2 for Walcott. Bolin steps back into the box. Inside brings the count full 3-2. High and outside for ball 4. Bolin is going to take her base on a walk. A back and forth at bat. But in the end, Bolin comes out on top and takes a free base. That ball hit straight to the shortstop. The attempt to pick off at second is going to be just a little late. So runners at first and second here in the top of the second inning for Carson City. The Eagles already on top, 10-0. Number 13, Loomis. The senior comes to the plate. Takes a practice swing. First pitch is going to be low and outside for a ball. Ball 1. Small tapper to first. One runner is going to come across. Bolins comes across for the 11th run of the game. The other 2 runners will maintain positions on first and second, so runners on first and seconds with nobody out. Holeski up to the plate, steps out, takes a cut swing, asks for time, and then gets ready for the pitch. That is a hard hit foul ball along the third base line. Getting ready for that pitch. Reached out, grabbed it deep into left field, just past the left fielder. Number 3, Jenna Lynn. 1 run will come across, and the runners will advance to second and third. 12 runs across for Carson City. Runners on second and third, nobody out. That ball is right over the plate, hit hard into center field for the quick catch. The runner at third will tag and score for the 12th run of the game. Runner at second does hold tight. So a couple of runners across, but Belding does have that first out of the inning on the long pop fly into center field. Nice catch by Laney Firestein. That is a called strike. Hope that's not my car alarm going off, because my keys are in my car, so I couldn't shut it off if it is. If you're listening in and your car alarm is going off, you might want to check on that. The ball is a strike, but it does get past the catcher, so she does take first base. Runners on the corners, one out. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Number 3, Haiti Clark at bat. Walcott looks in to deliver the pitch. That ball bounces off of the plate just in front of home plate. The runner will come in without a tag. Brings the score up to Carson City 14. 14 runs across for Carson City. Clark steps back into the box. That ball is hit high right to the shortstop. Shortstop with that quick put out is going to be the second out of the inning. That is number 10, Elizabeth Wilson at shortstop. Nice catch by Wilson. Couple of catches on high fly balls this inning. That ball is high for a ball. I did want to say congratulations to our seniors on the Belding softball team. Jenna Lynn, Kaylee Schoen, Alexia Temez, and Veronica Durkowicz. Congratulations, seniors. We look forward to everything you're going to do in the future. Ball is a little popper just inside fair territory. It's going to drop in. Runner on first is going to go all the way around to third. The runner on the batter is now going to go to second base. So runners on second and third with 2 down in the inning. 14 across so far. I did want to pass along from all of us here at the Black Knights Sports Network to the class of 2024, a heartfelt congratulations and good luck on all of your future endeavors. That ball is going to be outside and high for ball 1. Bless you, Josh. The Monarch sneezing here in the booth. I had to say God bless you. Bit of a thick cloud covering up the sun now, casting the field in shadow. Tapped that ball foul along the third base line. Home plate official adjusts his cap. Called strike. Nice strike. That is going to be the third out of the inning. Carson City 14. Belding 0. Belding Area Schools currently has several job positions available throughout the district, from an assistant principal at the middle school to food service to many, many teaching positions and so much more. You too could become an integral part of the Black Knights family and help nurture the educational path of the next generation. Belding Area Schools, right size, right choice. We'd like to give a big thank you to the entire Belding High School team for their dedication and top-notch educational experience to every Belding student. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention their tireless leader, Dr. Mr. Ostrander. Dr. Mr. Ostrander, I asked him the other day if he could look at a rash on my shoulder. He said, Ken, I'm not that type of doctor. Dr. Mr. Ostrander, terrible doctor, great administrator. Number 6, Temez comes up to the plate. Here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is going to be a swinging strike from the pitcher, number 10, Haven Reeder. Swinging strike 2. An 0-2 count here in the bottom of the second. Cedar Springs, Carson City on top. Check swing foul ball onto the hill back here behind the first base line. That ball is going home with a lucky fan. Actually, it's not. We need all of those balls. Please bring them back. Another pop foul, almost to the exact same spot. That poor kid is out there. He's really running for his money now. Another pop foul. This one back into the cage behind the catcher. Temez gets back into the box. Waits for that pitch. That ball's going to be inside ball. The 1-2 pitch. Going to be hit out to the second base. A quick hit to the second base and then over to the first baseman for the putout. Number 12, Kylie Cookingham in the batter. She is a junior. Hits that first pitch, foul ball, into the fence behind home plate. Reeder gets set on the mound, throws the pitch in. Another fly ball, pop foul, right to that same spot behind Mr. Russo, who's just eating his popcorn as though nothing is happening. Young man out there, fetching balls for us. Breaking a sweat, exercising up good today. That ball is inside and hit right into the gap between center and right field for a stand-up single for Cookingham. So the Black Knights have a runner on first, 1 out in the inning. Number 9, Alexis DeGeest comes to the plate. DeGeest comes to the plate, looks in. Freshman makes contact right at second base for the double play. The runner is tagged out. The batter is thrown out. So a double play ends the inning. Carson City 14, Belding 0 here after 2. Looking for something to do tonight? Why not try beautiful downtown Belding? Take a walk in our miles of paved walking paths or relax along the Flat River in one of several manicured parks. Shop at a local retailer or feast and make merry at one of our fantastic restaurants. Downtown Belding truly has it all. That and a museum and a library too. Downtown Belding, Michigan. It's all you could ever ask for and more. And we're back at the top of the third inning as Bolin gets ready to step into the mound. Walcott back out there. Bolin steps to the plate. Walcott on the mound. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. First pitch swinging right to the shortstop, just past the shortstop into shallow center field. Bolin will stop at first for a stand-up single. First pitch swinging. First pitch is going to be inside for a ball on number 9, Terry. Gracie Terry, the sophomore for Carson City. Swinging strike. Brings the count even to 1-1. The Eagles putting up big numbers in the first and second inning. A 1-1 pitch is going to sail foul. Our ball getter gentleman is running out to grab that ball all the way out by the trees. Ball is going to get past the catcher. Runner is going to take second base on that passed ball. It's going to bring the count even, 2-2. Ball is high for a 3-2 count. So the full count. The payoff pitch. Hit hard. Just past the shortstop into left field. Quick throw back into the cutoff. Brings runners on the corners. Brings number 26, Paige McClintock, the junior, up to the plate. McClintock was brought in. That's a called first strike. McClintock was brought in as a pinch runner last inning. Swings for the second strike. Just got a tip of it, our head umpire tells me. So 0-2 the count to McClintock. That ball is going to be high for a ball. As always, we want to thank our officials for coming out here and helping to make these games possible. That's going to be a foul ball from McClintock, keeping the count at 1-2, of course. Good crowd out here at the softball field today. Enjoying some truly beautiful softball weather. The wind has died down a bit. I think I don't hear as many trees falling down in the woods, so that's nice. It's going to bring the count full. Full count, runners at the corners. Nobody out this inning. Walcott with the payoff pitch. It's going to be inside. Ball. Oh, no, she caught her. Caught her with a strike. For the first out of the inning. Our home plate official is going to go ahead and wipe off home plate. Our batter is going to take a timeout here to tie her shoe. Cedar Springs head coach Krista Shepard having a good time with our home plate official. Some giggling and laughing going on between the two of them. We're happy to see that. Just a friendly, happy day at the ball field, everybody. More blue sky than clouds here today. The ball is inside for ball 1. That is a swing and a miss. Number 8, Alicia Britton, the senior in batter. Going to bring the count 1-1 with that swinging miss. That ball is inside. Ball is going to catch the inside corner. Be 2-2 for the count. Called strike. The ball is hit hard to the third baseman, just off of the glove. 1 run will score. Runners advance to first and second. So 1 run across and 1 out for Carson City. Runners on first and second. Ball count looks. That ball is popped up behind home plate. Nice catch by the catcher. Nice catch by Amara German there for the second out of the inning. That was a high towering pop up behind the plate. That ball's going to be in there for a ball. 2 down in the inning. Runners on first and second. 1 run across. That ball is spanked into left field. Up against the fence. 1 run will score. Runners will hold at second and third for an absolute bullet of a shot into left field. A stand-up double for Carson City. The ball is popped up to the shortstop. Nicely caught for the third out of the inning. Top of the inning is over. A couple of runs across. Cedar Springs now. Still Carson City Crystal. And I think they have 15 runs. 16 runs. I don't know anything. I'm just the guy talking into a microphone. Number 15, Lauren Reed, steps into the box, takes a cut at the first pitch. 0-1. Carson City Crystal Eagles headed this game. 16 runs to 0. Reed looking down the 0-2 pitch. Hits that one hard but straight to the shortstop for the quick first put out of the inning. Reed with good contact, but right to the second baseman for the first put out of the inning. Brings to the plate number 21, Hannah Linebaugh. Linebaugh, freshman. The pitch was inside, swung at, and tipped foul. Softly hit just off the pitcher's glove. Mishandled by the third baseman, past first base, over the fence, into the dugout, gives line boss second base. So that throw just a bit high, went into the dugout. Line ball awarded second base. Belding with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the third. One out. That ball past the catcher. I would like to give a special shout out to Belding High School's retiring athletic director, Joel Wilker. Since 1994, Mr. Wilker has helped guide the students of the Belding High School towards success in their high school careers and beyond. Over the course of 30 years, he has influenced an estimated 3,600 graduating students. We wish him well on his upcoming retirement. Nobody deserves it more. Reached out, taps that ball fair down the first base line, advances the runner to third, but it is a long sacrifice out. So Belding has a runner on third, two down, and the pitcher, Walcott, coming to the plate. Line ball, a couple of dozen feet away from home plate. That ball is popped into left field and caught for the third out of the inning. A nice hit, but at the end of the day, just the third out of the inning. So it looks like that is the end of the game. A 16-0 victory for Carson City Crystal, the Eagles. Or a little bit of a lull here as everybody kind of gets set and ready after the game. We want to remind you to join us tomorrow for the final broadcast of the Black Knights Sports Network season, spring of 2024, as the Black Knights baseball team welcomes North Point Christian Mustangs for a 4:15 matchup here at the BHS campus. Today's game was made possible by the tireless efforts of our four camera people, Trevin Williamson, Ross Adkinson, Charlie Evans, and Avery Mangus. And of course, the executive producer, the Monarch, Josh King. My name is Ken Myers. This has been a presentation of the Black Knights Sports Network. Game 2 of a softball doubleheader here in Belding. Game 2 of a doubleheader here in Belding. The Monarch giving me fits here. Game 1 of victory for the visiting Carson City Crystal Eagles. If memory serves from doing softball games earlier in the year, Carson City will be considered the home team in the second game, meaning Belding will bat first. The wind seems to have died down a bit from the first game. The sun is still shining, though. The clouds are still in the sky. Temperature still hovering around 72 degrees. Belding head coach Greg Foster out to switch lineup cards with Carson City Crystal head coach Krista Shepard. Gives me the ability to run down quick the rosters for both teams. First, the Carson City Crystal varsity softball team. Number 2, Kaylee Helsecki Jr. Number 3, the sophomore Haiti Clark. Number 4, the junior Paige McClintock. Number 8, the senior Alicia Britton. Number 9, sophomore Gracie Terry. Number 10, sophomore Haven Reeder. Number 12, senior Haven Clark. The senior number 13, Jayla Loomis. Number 20 is a senior, Ella Hagerman. Number 33 is a junior, Addison Bolin. And the team is rounded out by number 44, Kaylee Burns, senior. Their head coach is Krista Shepard. Belding's 2024 varsity roster starts with the sophomore, number 1, Peyton Zander. At junior, number 2, Riley Ingraham. Senior, number 3, Jenna Lynn. Junior, number 4, Lainey Firestein. Senior, number 5, Kaylee Schoen. Senior, number 6, Alexia Tamez. Freshman, number 7, Haley Walcott. Sophomore, number 8, Amara German. Freshman, number 9, Alexis DeGeest. Junior, number 10, Elizabeth Wilson. Junior, number 12, Kylie Cookingham. Sophomore, number 14, Elise Dozema. Number 15, the freshman, Lauren Reed. Number 16, the sophomore, Mo Collins. Number 17, the sophomore, Evelyn Luna. A senior, number 18, Veronica Durkovich. A junior, number 20, Olivia LaShure. And rounding out the roster, number 21, the freshman, Hannah Linebaugh. Head coach, Greg Foster. Assistant coach, Chelsea Walcott and Mia Ransom. The manager is the freshman, Kaylee Green. I was wrong about that batting order thing. Belding will be the home team in the second game. And number 13, Jayla Loomis, the senior, will lead off the game for the Carson City Crystal varsity softball team. The Eagles victorious in game 1. Pitcher Haley Walcott fires the first ball in for a strike. So the pitcher is the freshman, Haley Walcott, facing off against the senior, number 13, Loomis. Second ball is going to drop in there for a ball. Even the count at 1-1. That ball is going to be hit hard to third base. Long throw over to first. They are going to get her. 1 up, 1 down for the Black Knights. Loomis. Hard hit to third base. Quick throw over to first base. Carson City Crystal sends 1 to the plate. 1 up, 1 down. Then batter becomes number 2, Kaylee Helsecki, the junior. The ball is inside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch becomes a 2-0 pitch. Walcott looks in. Gets her to swing at that one. 2-1. Halsecki gets ready for the 2-1 pitch from Walcott. Ball is inside, brings the count up to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is going to be outside. Halsecki draws a walk from Walcott. Puts a runner on first. One down here in the top of the first inning for the Carson City Crystal Eagles. Number 20, Ella Hagerman, senior, steps up to bat. Hard hit into center field. Nice diving catch by the center fielder. Beautiful catch by Laney Firestein. Diving in there. 2 down. The Black Knights looking good defensively here in the top of the first. Second game. That ball is hit between the third baseman and the shortstop into shallow left field. The ball gets past the second baseman. The runner will advance to third and second respectively. So runners on second and third, 2 down here in the top of the first. Number 3, the sophomore Haiti Clark comes to the mound. That was a great catch there in center field. Ball is by German. Runner will score. So the runner will score. Number 2, Halsecki on the passed ball. Carson City Crystal takes an early 1-0 lead. That ball is spanked into the gap between center field and right field. A second run will come across. A smoked single into the outfield. Brings the score up to 2 runs across this inning for Carson City Crystal. That ball catches the inside corner for a strike. The batter is number 10, Haven Reeder, sophomore. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled along the line into deep left field. Runner is going to come all the way around from first to third, crossing the plate. So Clark comes in on the long stand-up double. And that brings number 44, Kaylee Burns, to the plate. She is a senior. Looks at the first pitch for a ball. Runner on second. Couple of runs across for Carson City Crystal here on the top of the inning, but there are 2 outs. That ball is hit right back up to the shortstop. Throws it over to first base just a bit high. Reeder will score on the passed ball. Burns will stay on first. Four runs across for Carson City here in the top of the first inning. That ball is popped up. Going to drop into shallow center field. They are going to get the runner at second for the third out. Carson City Crystal puts up 4, but the Black Knights stop the bleeding. 4-0 Carson City, top of the first. You're listening to the Black Knights Sports Network. 4 runs across for Carson City Crystal in the top of the first. Top of the first inning of the second game of today's doubleheader has been brought to you in part by the Flat River. Gently flowing through the beautiful downtown Belding area, the Flat River is perfect for all fishing, kayaking, boating, and aquatic pastime needs. The Flat River is serene, shallow, and has been shark-free since the Ice Age. Travel the Flat River. Buck Knights. First pitch swinging for Walcott right up the center into center field. Nice single for Walcott. Reaches out, slaps that ball into center field. Number 4, Laney Firestein comes to the plate. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here. Walcott comes out of the game. For the pinch runner, Peyton Zander. That ball is going to catch the outside corner for a strike. Then they throw it on to first, trying to get the runner. She does retreat in time. Swinging strike 2. Pitcher is number 12, the senior, Haven Clark. And that is a swinging third strike for Laney Firestein. Belding continues to have a runner on first. That's going to be a ball, bringing the count even at 1-1. I believe the batter is German, but I don't have it number 13 on my roster. Popped up to second base. Caught by number 20, Ella Hagerman. The senior retires the second out of the inning.
You got 2 down now. Take 1 in front of you.
Belding has 2 outs. Runner on first. Alexia Tamez comes to the plate. First pitch is a foul tip. Strike 1. Tamez looks at the second strike, bringing the count to 0-2. That ball gets past the catcher. Zander takes off for second. Safe at second without a throw down. So the Black Knights have a runner on second, scoring position, with 2 outs in the inning. That ball is high, very high. Ball's going to be just off the corner for a called ball. That ball is popped foul behind the home field stands. A couple of our runners out there to fetch that ball and bring it back into play as the ball is, just inside past the pitcher. Zander is going to take off for third base. Get in there standing up. No throw. Batter is number 12, Cookingham. Belding's got a runner down there at third, just itching to come home. Reached out, just got a piece of it to stay alive. Tipped foul against the backstop and rolls back out to the pitcher, Clark. Another pop foul. Back into the fence. This one retrieved by the catcher. Catcher number 3, Haiti Clark. Right back up to the pitcher. Knocks her glove off. She picks it up barehanded for the out. What a hit and what a field. Stunning play. But it does retire the side for the Black Knights. Keeps the score at 4 for Carson City Crystal, 0 for the Black Knights. This inning has been sponsored by the M44 Business Corridor. Hugging the southern end of the Belding metropolitan area, the M44 Corridor promises food, gas, industrial organizations, and the locally famous Veterans Memorial Bridge. If you need it, you can likely find it along the beautiful Belding M44 Corridor. The Belding Performing Arts Center has proven itself to be an elite-level event venue. Located in the Belding High School, it has been home to countless different concerts, plays, competitions, and other entertainment-style events. Its 550-plus seats provide an intimate entertainment experience. Event tickets and information available at beldingpac.ludus.com.
Here we go, Gracie. Let's get it started.
Brings us to the top of the second inning. Carson City put up 4. Number 9, Terry, hits the ball to the shortstop. It is stopped there, but no throw over to first. So number 9, Terry, is going to be in there for a stand-up single. Most singles, of course, being stand-up singles. Brings to the plate number 13, the senior, Jayla Loomis. First pitch ball. Second pitch ball. So the 2-0 pitch. That wind picking back up here in Belding. That ball is tapped to the second baseman. Throw over is a touch late. So runners on first and second with nobody out. So nobody out. Runners on first and second. The batter is going to be number 2, Kaylee Halusky. That ball's going to be inside for a ball. We are joined in the booth by Athletic Director Mr. Wilker. We want to congratulate him on his retirement as he heads off to a meeting. Throw down to third, not in time. Ball is going to be high for ball 4. It's going to walk the bases loaded.
Let's go, 20.
Our friendly home plate umpire not doing me any favors today. He's not calling out balls and strikes real loud. That is going to be ball 1 on number 20, Hagerman. Wolcott with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. Game 2 of a doubleheader here. Belding softball field. The ball is going to be a called strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike against Hagerman. Reaches out and slaps that one into left field. Knocked down by the left fielder. 1 run across. 2 runs across. Hagerman with a stand-up double. Scores 2. Keeps runners on second and third. Takes the force away.
Let's go, Haven.
That ball is hit foul right along the line. But it ends up being a very long strike. Ball comes back into the infield and eventually into the hands of the pitcher, Walcott. Another foul ball, strike two.
On your toes there.
Haley Walcott, freshman out there on the pitcher's circle today. Starting game 2 of this doubleheader.
Straighten it out, 1-2.
The shadows begin to elongate across the field. Sun's still shining on the hill, but that's well beyond the fence. As soon as I say that, of course, the cloud clears away and the sun bathes the field in a wondrous glow. Thank you, weatherman. That is going to be a hit by pitch on number 12, Clark. Taking her base, that will load the bases. And number 3, Haiti Clark, the sophomore, comes up to the plate. Ball drops in for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be ball 2, high and inside. Just on the outside, ball 3. 3-0 pitch. Incoming. Walcott steps back on the plate. Steps back on the mound, I mean. Ball 4 is going to walk a run in, keep the bases loaded. Sophomore Haven Reeder comes up to the plate, smokes one to third base, touches third for the force out. 1 run across, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Nice play to just grab the ball and run over to the base and get the force. Brings number 44, Kaylee Burns, up to the plate. That ball is inside. The runners will advance on the passed ball. So runners will advance to second and third. Ball 1 on Burns. That ball over the head of Burns for ball 2. Good crowd out here at the ball field tonight. Watching the last home game for the Black Knights. Senior night happening in between the games. Our 4 seniors introduced with their parents. We'd, of course, like to congratulate them on a successful career in graduation. Jenna Lynn, Kaylee Schoen, Alexia Tamez, and Veronica Durkovich. Going to draw the walk, load the bases again. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. I want to congratulate all of the 2024 senior class. Good luck on all their future endeavors. We know that they're going to do exciting things after a wonderful education here in the Belding area schools. Reaches out and taps that one. Popped into the backstop. Walcott fans herself off, standing out there in the sun. Called strike 2.
They got a battle now.
That ball was just a bit inside. going to be another inside ball, bringing the count full 3-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Carson City Crystal with a few runs across. Ball 4 is going to walk another run across. We have a timeout. While we have a timeout on the field, I want to mention that Belding Area Schools currently has several job positions available throughout the district. From the assistant principal job at the middle school to food service and many teaching positions, you too could become an integral part of the Black Knights family and help to nurture the educational path of the next generation. Belding Area Schools, right size, right choice. Speaking of that that administration, we'd like to say thank you to the high school and all of the staff and administration that work there, led by their fearless leader, Dr. Mr. Ostrander. Dr. Mr. Ostrander. Make sure you call him Dr. Mr. Ostrander. Conference is over at the mound. Swinging first strike. The batter number 9, the sophomore, Gracie Terry. Bases loaded. That ball is going to be inside past the catcher. Safe at home for number 10, Reeder. The other 2 runners advance to second and third, opening up first base. So another run across for Carson City Crystal. The Eagles. Swinging strike by Terry. Swings at an inside pitch, knocks it foul along the third base line. Stays alive at the at-bat. That ball is high for a ball. Clouds in the sun playing shadow dances along the field. That ball is hit high to center field. Firestein under it, makes the catch. Runner at third tags and will score. Runner at second tags and advances to third. Long high fly, sacrifice fly into center field. Brings 1 run across, but does get the second out for the Black Knights this inning. The batter is number 13, Jayla Loomis. That ball is going to be hit just past second baseman. The run will score. A single into right field brings 1 more run across. 2 outs in the inning. Runner on first. Kaylee Helsecki, Jr., number 2, up to bat at the plate. Swings at the first pitch she sees, right to the shortstop, who does not make a throw. So a successful trip to first base. Number 20, Ella Hagerman, comes to the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Runners on first and second. Big swing by Hagerman. Strike 1. Swing, high fly by, almost caught by German. Does drop down. Strike 2 for Hagerman. What about a tough ball to catch? That ball smacked into left field. There will not be a throw in to prevent the run from coming across. Carson City Crystal with another run this inning. Runners on first and second. 2 down this inning. Haven Clark the senior, steps to the plate. Swings at that first pitch, knocks it foul behind the catcher. And the 1-strike pitch from Walcott. Going to be high. Ball 1. Runners hold at first and second. Ball is high into center field. Firestein there to make the catch for the third out of the inning. Carson City does some damage. The Black Knights get out of the inning. Top or bottom of the second coming up. In celebration of their 2024 Fall Competition Field Show, which is all about the music of legendary performer Elton John, the Belding High School Marching Band is proud to present Elton Ron, North America's premier Elton John cover band. On the 27th of July, Elton Ron will take the stage in our very own Belding Performing Arts Center, with all proceeds going to the Black Knights Marching Band. Tickets and information available at beldingpac.ludus.com. Alexa Geist, the first batter here in the bottom of the second, is going to look at that first pitch strike. Take a swing at the second pitch, bounce it to the third baseman.
Hey, nice arm, Reader.
Close play at first, but they do get the out. Brings number 15, Lauren Reed, to the plate, the freshman. 1 up, 1 down for the Black Knights so far. It's number 15. Reed takes your place in the batter box. Takes a cut at the first pitch. Pitcher is the senior, Alicia Britton. No. Sorry, the pitcher is the senior, Haven Clark, number 12. Reed looks at the ball. Swings out that one, pops it high up. Caught by the second baseman, number 20, Ella Hagerman. For the second out of the inning, 2 up, 2 down for Carson City Crystal this inning. And that will bring number 10, Elizabeth Wilson, to the plate, junior. Swings to bunt, or squares to bunt, takes the strike. Clark up in the count, 0-1. Reaches out and smacks that one into left, shallow left field for a single. Wilson on first base, swinging at that single. That's going to bring number 10, Mo Collins, up to the plate. Nope, sorry, number 16, Mo Collins, up to the plate. Wilson will take second on catcher's indifference with the passed ball. Collins reaches out, smacks it past shortstop. Runner around. Wilson is going to come in, slide into home plate, safe. Mo Collins with the RBI single into center field. Wilson coming across for the run. The Black Knights put a score on the board. Nice hit by Collins. Nice bit of running by Wilson. The pitcher Walcott takes a cut at that one, pops it back into the backstop. The Black Knights putting a run up here in the bottom of the second. Walcott reaches out for that one, hits it foul down the third base side. The Black Knights 2 out, 1 across, 1 on. Here in the bottom of the second. Beautiful day, about 70 degrees. High pop fly right to the third baseman for the third out of the inning, but the Black Knights put one across. 3 outs this inning. This inning, of course, sponsored by beautiful downtown Belding, Michigan. Looking for something to do tonight? Take a walk on one of our miles of paved walking paths or relax along the gentle flat river in one of our many manicured parks. Shop at a local retailer or feast and drink at one of our fantastic restaurants. Downtown Belding truly has it all. That, plus a museum and a library. Learn and read, eat and have fun in beautiful downtown Belding. It's all you could ever ask for and just a bit more. It's 13-1, top of the third. The Black Knights throw the ball around the infield. Join us tomorrow as the Black Knights Sports Network has its final broadcast of the year. The Black Knights baseball team welcome the Mustangs of North Point Christian for a 4:15 matchup. Walcott's first pitch going to be in there for a strike against number 3, Haiti Clark. Second pitch swinging. Ground ball into center field. Clark will stop at first for a ground ball single. So with Clark on first, Reeder comes to the plate. First pitch swinging high, lazy fly ball into center field. No chance for Clark to advance. High, lazy fly ball put out by the center fielder, Laney Firestein. Brings number 8, Alicia Britton, senior, to the plate. Hard hit line drive ball into shallow left field. Ball quickly back into the infield, holding the runners at first and second. So Britton with a hard hit ball into left field, stand at first base. Edison Bolin, the junior, comes up to bat. Runners on first and second. 1 down in the inning. Another towering ball out to center field. Drops in between center field and left field. Runner is around third base and will score. So Clark comes around to score. Batter and runner will stop at first and second. Runners at first and second. 1 out in the inning. That ball is just pulled fair. Just along the line. Thought for sure it was going to go foul, and it stayed on the right side of the bag. 1 run across. Britton will cross for the score. And Carson City Crystal will have runners at the corners, bringing up number 13, Jayla Loomis. Ball hit right back to first base. Wild throw past the first baseman. Up against the fence. One more run will come in. Runners hold at first and second. Should bring the score, I believe, to 15-1. As Haleski comes to the plate. Timeout on the field gives me a chance to say thank you to the staff and administration of the Belding area schools. I have a bit of a switch around here on the field. Bless you. Ross Atkinson sneezing in the booth. That's 2 sneezes today from booth members. One from Josh King, one from Ross Atkinson. The 2 sneeze day is always a good day. Joined in the booth now by Frank Mason. The field marshal, they call him, Frank Mason. Oh, I was just told by Frank he is not here. Please don't throw anything at him. Ball's going to be a ball. That is going to hit Haleski. Load the bases on the hit by pitch batter. Hagerman comes up to the plate with the bases loaded, 1 out. A little bit of confusion along the bases for Carson City Crystal, but everything's square now. Soft hit back to the pitcher for the throw out at home. Nice play. Nice play by Walcott to German. Second out of the inning. Brings the senior Haven Clark to the plate. 2 out in the inning. Several across for Carson City Crystal this inning. The ball is inside, going to be in there for ball 1. Bases continue to be loaded. Sun shining on the field, long shadows. Ball just past the third baseman into left field. 1 run around and scores. The runners will hold. So 1 run is across, but the bases remain full. Haven Clark comes to the mound. Long, towering ball out to center field for the 3rd out. Nice catch by Firestein for the 3rd out of the inning. Today's game has been brought to you in part by the Flat River. Gently flowing through beautiful downtown Michigan, the Flat River is perfect for all your winter or for all of your aquatic pastime needs. Fishing, kayaking, boating, all available on the Flat River. Serene, shallow, shark-free. I was just down there earlier this week, dipping my toes in the Flat River. 0 shark attacks. Zero shark attacks so far, I am reminded by Josh King. I will no longer be dipping my toes in the Flat River. The Belding Performing Arts Center has proven itself to be an elite-level event venue. Located in the Belding High School, it has become home to countless concerts, plays, dance competitions, and other entertainment events. Its 550 seats provide an intimate entertainment experience. Event tickets and information are available at beldingpac.ludus.com. Bottom of the third inning, Carson City Crystal has put 17 runs across. Belding has put 1 across. Black Knights 1, Eagles 17. Once again, giving a special shout out to Belding High School's retiring athletics director, Joel Wilker. Since 1994, Mr. Wilker has helped to guide the students of Belding High School towards success in their careers at school and beyond. Over the course of 30 years, he has touched no fewer than the lives of 3,600 graduating students. We wish him well on his upcoming retirement. We know that nobody deserves it more. If you see him out and about in the community, give him a nod and a wink and tell him congratulations and thank you. Along with that, we'd like to congratulate everyone from the class of 2024. From all of us here at the Black Knights Sports Network, congratulations and good luck on the next step in your in your adult lives. Firestein up to the plate. Gentle tap down to third base. Doesn't beat the throw out, so it is 1 out in the inning. Amara German coming to the plate. Carson City Crystal, 1 up, 1 down so far in this half inning. With a comfortable 17-1 lead, Carson City Crystal looks in for the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for German. Firing that pitch in there. Mighty swings. 0-2. Good eye, ball 1. So the 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is ball 2, evening the count, 2-2. German gets ready for the pitch. Good eye, ball 3. Full count for German. So the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second out of the inning. Clark gets congratulated by her teammates. Peyton Zander up to bat. Zander getting some instructions from her coach down at third base, Greg Foster. Strike. Zander, a sophomore. Swings at strike 2. Black Knights down to what could be their last pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is going to be the end of the game. A 17-1 victory for Carson City Crystal. The Eagles over the Black Knights of Belding. Join us tomorrow for the final broadcast of the Black Knights Sports Network year as the Black Knights baseball team welcomes North Point Christian, the Mustangs, for a 4:15 matchup here at the BHS campus. Today's game was made possible by the tireless efforts of our student volunteer camera people. Our student volunteer camera people, Trevin Williamson, Ross Adkinson, Charlie Evans, and Avery Mingus. Our executive producer is the Monarch, Josh King. I am Ken Myers. Thank you for listening to this broadcast from the Black Knights Sports Network. Once again, 17-1 Carson City Crystal Eagles over the Black Knights of Belding. See you tomorrow.